Tragic moments for the masses. Work is the curse of the drinking classes. All right. So I'm at work, and many people have 15 minutes break, and right now I am having a 15-minute break, and there's not enough time. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, preferably you start your break with taking 10 deep breaths. Preferably you lie down and you close your eyes and all of that. Shut yourself off from distractions, because then you are in a better state to handle your 15 minutes. Because let's face it, people have a hard time facing freedom. It's just the case. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make a green smoothie. And when it comes to green smoothies, please simplify. As Thoreau would have said, but I don't have the beard and everything. But simplify. So, when it comes to green smoothies, I suggest that you do this. You take your smoothie container. This is of the bullet mixer type, but of course you can take any blender. And don't fall into the whole bullshit trap of that you have to have a Vitamix or whatever. You can do it with any blender. It just takes a little trick to get it right. Yeah, and when it comes to green smoothies, I would suggest that you actually use herbs. Preferably wild, fresh herbs picked from nice places and nice plants and stuff like that. But if you don't have access to wild plants, you can use organic plants and do the ones that are still alive, like this, herbs, because they are the next best option when it comes to plants. And then you take herbs, and then you take fruit. And of course, preferably wild fresh fruit, but if you don't have wild fresh fruit, take fruit with as high water content as possible and as little sugar content as possible. For example, cucumber or tomato or avocado or stuff like that. Don't take pineapple or bananas or something. It will just sugar kick you and you're like, and maybe you don't want that. I don't know, maybe you do. If you want this on the inside and sometimes even on the outside, eat as many bananas as you can. 30 bananas a day and stuff like that. Oh my god, the bullshit. The storm of bullshit that hits you on YouTube sometimes. Not here, of course. Yeah, anyway, 15 minutes, I'm counting. So, you take this fruit, and then you cut it into pieces. And you put it in your blender container. And then you take your herbs, and you can just do like this. And then you put it in your blender can. And then you take, and this is also preferably distilled water. You won't get killed outright by tap water or carbon cleaned water, but preferably distilled water. In the long run, you might want to aim for distilled water and wild edible plants from nice places and from nice plants. But if you can't do that, do the next best thing. Hallå! Jag spelar in en liten video, clown som jag är.
Ja, men det ska inte störa.
Nej, men det är ingenting. One of my coworkers just came. And he let me be. He gave me space. He's a nice dude. I like him. Maybe I'll marry him one of those days. Yeah, so water, herbs, fruit. Preferably wild, but if you don't have wild, as fresh as possible, organic. The fruit should be high water content, low sugar content. and then you blend it up. And on blenders there are often several speeds, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you can maybe start off low and then you go over to high speed. And don't do it too long. Yeah, until it's a smooth consistency. Smoothie, smooth. Yeah, you get the picture. And yeah, there we have it. Green smoothie. And yeah, then you drink it. Of course, this is not optimal. The optimal thing is to be out in nature with minimal clothing, in sunlight, and eating straight from the plant. But if you can't do that, for instance, if you're working, you can't do that in most cases. And then this is some kind of, I don't know, compromise that is not super bad for you. But long term, of course, maybe it can benefit you to aim for nature or whatever. Sustainable lifestyle. A really sustainable lifestyle, not some kind of fad or, I don't know, some kind of, yeah, you know the bullshit. So, 7 minutes, half of my break is still available. So I might drink this smoothie and, I don't know, focus on my breathing or whatever. That's it. Simple green smoothie for all your working bees out there.